It's day one of the Great Northern 2024. I'm here with Gizzy. Say hi, Gizzy.
Hi.
That is Gizzy. Adam Hickman. We're playing in the Great Northern, which is a 2-day Swiss pairs event. And for those avid viewers who may or may not have been with me from the start, I won this event last year with a certain New Zealander called Matt Brown. It's the first event I'd ever played with Matt in, and we won it fairly comfortably in the end. So we're going to try. Be nice if we win it again, but you can't guarantee winning an event, so let's aim for something like top 5 or something and see how we do. We're here at the lovely Village Hotel in the best place in England, Yorkshire. We're in Leeds, and we can see the venue here is just, it's pretty nice. I think it's just on the edge of the main part of Leeds, so just, you know, within the outer ring road or something. So we're staying in an Airbnb. We stayed over last night. We're both fresh and we've got our coffee and we've had a bite to eat each and we're ready. It's midday here, so it's a late start, I think, for Bridge Venue, and people are looking at me as I'm vlogging. So we're going to walk in, have a look where we are, and just make sure we're rented and everything like that. Might be the last vestiges of summer here. The weather is very nice, and yeah, so going to wander around, find the venue. I don't think Gizzy's just gone away. I'm going to have to go and show him where we're going. I think it's down this way. And is it down here? This is where it was last time. Maybe not. Oh, I can't remember. I'm going to find out where it is and then let you know. And we're going to start, and we'll see what the room looks like and how many people are entered. We spent a lot of time last night doing system chat and making sure we're on the same page and we all know what we're doing. What we should have done is teach someone how to read time, because we're 2 hours early. I thought midday was a weird start for a bridge event because it kind of passes over lunch. The actual start time is 2 o'clock, so Gizzy read 2 as 12, and I didn't bother to check. So it's sort of on both of us. We're here at big screen, so we're going to watch some TV, sit in the pub, maybe get a bite to eat for lunch as well, and do a bit more system chat. I don't think there's much more we can talk about. We had a good chat last night and we've played together before, so there you go, eh? Gizzy suggested that I should start every vlog off with a joke. I have a big catalogue of jokes I can tell, so if that's something you want me to do, let me know and maybe your dream will start happening. So we're ready to start finally. We're 2 hours in and we haven't played a match. So we're here now. I think there's a fewer tables than last year. There's, I can't remember how many Fee said. There's over 20 tables, but I think last year we were more packed into the same room, so it feels like we might be a table or two down. So I've seen lots of friends. I've seen Fee, I've seen Chucker, Helen Erickson, Andy Cope, Daniel Winter, lots of people, and I think that's Ollie there, so it should be good. And we're going to sit down at table 19. We don't know who our opponents are yet. I've got me a coffee, and you'll be back in a sec with some hands. So this is, we played the first round. We played against a pair, a local pair, who one of them, it's their first tournament, and I felt a bit bad. I called the director to reserve my rights on one board. I didn't actually follow up on it. I just thought that someone has alerted something, and anyway. I didn't realise it was their first turn. I might have let them off otherwise, but anyway, I didn't call them back at the end, so we didn't have a ruling or appeal, and they felt fine by it. But we won, or we're winning the match 13-7. So there was a couple of decisions that they made that they did well on. They undercooked one, and we kept it to 9 when everyone's making 10, and the odd person's going off, so we didn't get a complete top because there were people going off in 4, and we would have beaten 4, so we would have got a joint top if they'd bid up. And they didn't. But anyway, this is the hand you have. You've got Jack 9 4th, 10x, Ace 1, King Queen to 5. And the bidding goes 1 diamond on your left. They're playing 5 card majors, so it's not 2 over 1. Doesn't really matter. Partner bids a heart, and he goes pass to you. What bid have you got? Well, you've got 3 options. I don't think pass is an option. You're too strong to pass. You can bid 1 spade, which is just natural and forcing for 1 round. You can bid 2 clubs, which is constructive non-forcing. Or you can bid 1N. And I thought 1N limits my hand a bit. I don't know exactly what you need for 1N, but a 1N limits my hand, and partner over this raises to 2. Do you bid 3? Well, one, it's match points, so there's no need to bid a thin game. So do you think you are close to the maximum for your bidding? And maybe I am, but I looked at my ace doubleton diamond and I looked at my 10x of hearts and I thought I haven't got a heart on it. Although I've got 2 hearts, I might only have 1. And I thought my ace x of diamonds was not the best stop in the world, and it feels like they've got natural diamonds here. So I don't know, and I ended up passing, and the full hand is there. So they didn't take their ace of spades, so I ended up making 12 tricks. Hearts come in, clubs come in, the 10 and the clubs falls, and they didn't take their ace of spades, which are more aware declarer. It was the new guy who didn't take his ace, he didn't count the tricks, and so a more aware declarer might have cashed it. So it looks like we might be back in. So we did that, and I don't know who's underbid here. I think potentially if partner is playing me for like 8 to 11, and my partner's just got a 3N bid. So I think Gizzy's underbid it. I think I've underbid it. I think I could be up to 11 for this, and I decided with my ace 1 only and 10x of hearts that I didn't really have the best hand. And I passed it and I went low. So maybe that's bad. Obviously getting in, not bidding game there is pretty bad. Give me a sec, see where we are. We're on red table 8. So we won 13-7. So it's a win. We're starting off the defence with a win, but it's possibly lower than it could have been. So this is the last hand from match 2. You are in the south seat and the bidding has gone. East opens a no trump. You overcall 2 hearts, which are hearts and a minor. Your suits are a bit threadbare, but it's the sort of thing you just have to do at match points, especially when you're not vulnerable. They might not always catch you, and if you got 2 or 3 off, you still might be outscoring something they can make in maybe 3 clubs, or maybe 1N was making 8 on 8 and 9 tricks. So you've got to get in there, even over a strong no trump. And then West did a takeout double. Your partner passes. East jumps to 3N, which doesn't seem to be a bid that exists. You pass, West passes, and partner doubles in the pass out seat. Pass. So this is an opening lead problem. I don't really like opening lead problems, but I've said this before. What are you leading? Well, 2 things come to mind. 1, partner hasn't raised hearts, and 2, East has jumped to 3N. So it feels like a heart lead. There are several reasons telling you not to lead a heart, and if you haven't got an agreement as to what double of 3N is by partner in a competitive auction, does it say lead your suit? Does it say lead my suit? Does it say lead dummy suit? The general default is when you double what is a freely bid game, especially when North hasn't shown any desire to compete up to now, it's usually lead dummy suit. So dummy suit is, well, dummy hasn't bid a suit. Or have they? They've implied 4 spades. Okay, so they think you think dummy has shown spades. So is dummy suit spades? Does double here say lead a spade? And why might partner be doubling? Well, 1, I think from partner's hand, partner might know a heart lead is just wrong. Okay, for whatever reason, maybe partner's looking at too low or singleton or something like that, and he knows that if you lead a heart, it's just going to make lots. And maybe partner's got a smattering of values and thinks that they've bid this without the values to bid it. Now, East has made an unorthodox 3N bid, which doesn't seem to exist because West could be quite light here. So imagine West has doubled on like a shapely 6 or 7 count, and East has just decided to bid 3N. Well, what have they done that on? They've probably done it off long clubs. Like if they had just had good hearts, they'd pass 2 hearts doubled out. So my guess is they've got a good heart stop. Maybe ace, king, jack 10, something like that. Ace, king, 10, I don't know. Ace, 10. But like if they had ace 10 to 4, wouldn't they just pass out and try and collect like 300 or 500 against your 2 hearts? So you think that's probably what West has jumped on, and maybe they didn't feel like they could show a 3 club bid and thinking they were too good for 3 clubs, maybe. I don't know. Or 3 diamonds. It's unlikely they've got diamonds when West has got diamond tolerance and you've got 4. So I think this double says lead a spade. And once you've decided that, if I ask you the question,
what spade do you lead, there's another issue, isn't there? So what do you think partner's double done? Well, partner's only going to have 4 spades here. There's going to be 4 in dummy. You've got 3. Partner's only going to have 4. What are they going to have? Like king queen 10x, king queen 8x, king jack 8x, something like that. You know, they might not have. You might not have 4 winning spade tricks because West is probably going to have some sort of semi-stop or something. So, what spade do you lead? Do you lead the ace or do you lead a low one? Like, might it be right to lead the ace? It might be right to lead a low one. For example, if dummy goes down with jack and 10, you might need to lead a low one through dummy's jack and 10 so that partner can then get you in to lead another low one through and partner with something like king queen 8, then makes all their spade tricks. But if you start picturing holdings like that, it's actually wrong to lead the ace or a low one. It's actually right to lead the 9. So if you lead the 9 here, and this is a situation, you can see dummy's got a random 8 count, partner's got a smattering of values, and if dummy goes down with the ace of hearts, declarer must have the king and the jack, you'd think. So partner's clearly double to say don't lead a heart. But I think double here has to be lead, and in this case a spade. I'm not sure whether this is an agreement with, regular partners, but regular partners probably have a meaning for it. I think this must mean lead a spade if we're not that regular partnership. So the 9 of spades, 10, jack, small, and partner can work out when it goes like that you must have the ace. So partner can play one back to your ace. You can play another spade through, and partner's got the king and the 8 left. 7, 8, show out, and partner cashes the king. And if we just look at the whole hand, we go rewind to the start. If we just look at the whole hand, if you lead the 5 of spades, you actually block the spades, and it would be the same if dummy went down with jack 10 to 4. If you lead the 5, they can just, when you win the ace and play the 9 back, they can just duck it, and partner never gets in to cash him. Now, there will be questions over partner's double here. Should partner double 3 and at pairs at match points with such a bad hand? You don't have to be as good as you are, and you don't have to have that many spades. So I think I was the guy who doubled. It was a bit of a view. We were winning the match very comfortably, and we ended up winning it very heavily anyway. We ended up winning like 19-1, but this is the last board in the match, and we gave a few match points back because this made, even though we can cash 4 spades, if you lead the 9, and you have to lead the 9 here, Declarer's just got 9 tricks if they get the clubs right, and Declarer was a very good international player, and so Declarer did. They played the ace of clubs, dropping the queen, and then they finessed my jack in the north hand. So just an interesting one to think about when partner makes a lead directional double. What holdings can you gain against? And here it's very far-sighted, but I think correct to lead the 9 of spades. And again, I don't like lead problems, and would you get that right if I didn't phrase it as what suit do you lead and then what card in that suit do you lead? Probably not. But well done if you thought the 9 of spades was the clear choice, because I think it is, even though I got a bottom.
So there's a couple of boards here where you trust your partner to have their bid, and playing opposite me, that's bad, but playing opposite Gizzy when I'm trusting him, that's good. So this is my first hand. This is Queen, I can't remember the exact hand. You've got something like Queen X too low, 5 to the 10, Queen 4th. And partner opens a spade, and they double on your right. And partners, everyone's vulnerable. They double on your right. You haven't got a bid here. We played transfers over this, so I could, if I had like a 6-card minor and a 6 count or something, I could transfer to that and get away. Here I haven't got a bid. And as past hands go opposite one spade, it's not the worst. I've got Queen X of spades and a 4 count. I could be worse. And this goes 2 hearts on my left. Partner bids 2 spades. And the hand on my right jumps to 4 hearts. Sounding like a man who's got his bid. He really did. He just went, I've got 4 hearts. So I know he's bidding this to make. He's not preempting. He's bidding this to make. He's got a good hand. Why has partner bid 2 spades opposite a hand that couldn't respond to a spade double, given we have many ways to respond here? You can transfer. So with all my weak hands with long suits, I can transfer. So why has he bid 2 spades? Well, he must have a decent spade suit and a non-minimum hand. Maybe he's got 7 spades and an 11 count or something. Or he's just got 6 good spades and a couple of things. So I trusted my partner and I bid 4 spades. And I'm doing it for... There are 2 times it gains and 1 time it loses. When 4 hearts isn't making, this is bad. You're going to get doubled. And even if you don't get doubled, you're going off against something that isn't making. So when 4 hearts is making, this is bad. But the way the guy bid it, it says he's got his bid. He's got a good hand here. And I've got 2 low hearts. You know hearts are breaking. There's no bad heart break for them. You know probably they're short in spades for the double or something. So you don't really have much defence this if partner's got like an ace, king to 6 spades. So I bid 4 spades, which gains in one of 2 ways. One, it could go for 2 or 500. It's unlikely to make, I think. And if it makes, bonus. I mean, I'm not playing for it to make, but we're against a vulnerable game. All you need to do is beat 620. Do you think you're going to make 8 tricks? Well, you might have a heart whiff in your hand. If hearts are 4-4, potentially you might have a heart whiff in your hand. But otherwise, you're allowing a partner to have ace, king, 6 spades and a card, so maybe king, jack of clubs or something like that. So there's a decent chance it's going 2 off only. They might misdefend, they might do some things. But more importantly, if you bid it quickly, they might go past 5 hearts. He might not have a hand that can defend because he's very distributional, and maybe he's like 6-4 and he's found his partner's got a 4-card heart spot with him and he's got a 6-card solid suit, and he might feel he can't defend. So that's the full hand. We got doubled in 4 spades. They didn't defend it very well. We went for 200 instead of 500. Looks good, doesn't it? Looks like 4 hearts is making. Didn't really matter. We got 9% because no one's bidding 4 hearts. The guy's got a 21 count, and for whatever reason people aren't bidding game. Don't know why. And all you need to do is lead up to your king of diamonds at 1 point, and you don't have to do much else. So trusting your partner. Obviously we conceded 200 instead of 620. In theory it should gain on the board. It didn't. It maybe gained us a few percent. The other hand is this one, and you have jack to 4, 5 low, queen jack tight, 2 low, and partner opens again. Partner opens 1 diamond now, and this is your hand, and the next hand passes. You haven't got a bid. I don't think you should be responding on this. You don't really want to offer to go negative in match points when you don't have to. You've got queen jack of diamonds. You don't really mind playing in a diamond if it ends there. And it's probably not going to end the auction. So you pass, and it goes 1 spade on your left. So partner now bids 2 spades, and the right-hand opponent bids 3 spades. What's going on? Partner's got a good hand. Partner's made a game try opposite your pass. So what could partner have? Well, they can have potentially one of 2 hands. There could be some sort of like solid diamonds looking for a spade, looking for 3N. You know they can't really have that because you've got queen and jack. So the other thing they can have is some sort of huge hand with short spades, or some sort of huge 2-suitor. Now, opposite all of those hands, how good is your hand now? Well, your hand's actually really good. The queen jack of diamonds are going to be brilliant. Opposite a hand that is trying for game opposite a past partner, your queen jack of diamonds are going to be very, very useful. It's unlikely you're going to make 3N. You don't want to. It's fine, I'm filming this way. It's unlikely you're going to make 3N, but you might find your partner with something like 0-3-6-4. That's a very possible hand, or something like 0-4-6-5 or something like that. 0-4-5-4. Probably not, but they're likely going to have that diamond length. And so what you can do now is you can bid 4 hearts. If you really play for partner to have his 2 spade bid, you bid 4 hearts now. Now, whenever he's got heart support, he can pass, and you're going to be in like an 8-card heart fit with a second suit of diamonds, and you're roughing in the short hand as well. You're going to be roughing spades in partner's hand. So maybe if he's got ace, king, X of hearts and solid diamonds, you just rough the spade, you play ace, king of hearts, and then you just start running diamonds. Or he's got the hand he has, where he pulls 4 hearts to either 5 clubs or 5 diamonds, and you correct the diamonds, and partner claims 11. So they've protected when we've got game on, which is very nice of them. I think they're right to protect. It's match points. You've got to get in there. But I trusted my partner to his spade bid, and I wandered in with 4 hearts, and we've got 11 top tricks and diamonds because my queen jack of diamonds are really good opposite the sort of hands he's bidding 2 spades on. So there's a couple of hands where I've effectively bid with a 4 count, trusting that partner's not messing about in the auction. I trusted that his partner's 2 spade bid, he had it and he did, and I trusted he's got his 2 spade bid the second time round with a much stronger hand, he had it and he did. So we got 2 decent boards. I mean, one of them didn't score very well, but it was decent against what we could have done. So decent, eh? We were 3 from 3. We're now 3 from 4. We just played those 2 mugs. Boo, boo, boo. They bid more games than us, and they got more 60% boards than we did. We beat them in a part score, which is good. We went 2 off in 3N, which we shouldn't be in. I'm just going to show you the north, south, oh sorry, the east, west hands. Anyway, two hands here, and this is mine and Gizzy's hand, and I don't know what to do here. I think we've done the right thing and just been unlucky potentially. So we're just bidding unopposed, and it goes one spade from Gizzy's hand. I bid 2 clubs, which is either clubs or balanced. Gizzy bids 3 clubs, natural, no extras. And what do you do with my hand? Well, I haven't got heart stop. I haven't got Honor X in spades, so I just showed my diamonds. I bid 3 diamonds, 3 natural diamonds. And then Gizzy's got ace, king, jack, 5 spades and ace, X of hearts. He's got a heart stop, but does he really want to bid 3M with just ace X when I haven't bid 3M? So he passed the book, he bid 3 hearts, and then the next hand doubled this. And now what do you do with my hand? I could pass, but if I pass, I'm never going to show that I actually have 2 card spade support. So I don't know whether I should pass and express doubt. Maybe partner will back him with 3 spades with 5 good spades or something. Maybe that's better. But now basically we've convinced ourselves not to bid 3N. And when Gizzy can't bid 3N over my 3 diamonds, when I can't bid 3N over his 3 hearts, do we ever want to be in 3N? Do we always have 9 top tricks? We do here. But Gizzy's got jack X of diamonds. He needs me to have specifically ace, king to 5 clubs and the ace of diamonds. Obviously we've got the queen of spades, both 3N and 4 spades make. But when I haven't got the queen of spades, he needs exactly that. So he needs to have 9 top tricks because he knows I haven't got a heart stop. And I think that's just a bit unlucky. This was the very last board of the set. We ended up losing 18-2, or we're losing 18-2 as it stands. And if we bid 3 in here, we're probably going to lose like 13-7. We just got like almost a bottom for the board. We're going to bid 5 clubs as well. I don't know what the right thing to do to get out of this is. If you know, please write it in chat. But we basically spooked ourselves, and it's only right to bid 3 in when you've got exactly 9 top tricks, and even if spades break 3 other queens on side, Gizzy's making 4 spades, so it feels a bit unlucky. With the hands, obviously you just want to be in 3N, but he doesn't know I've got exactly, he's got the 5th club or the ace of diamonds, and not the queen of spades, so I could easily have queen X of spades here. So there we go, and those boys are now 18 ahead of us, so we're back to 38. Andy Cope had a 50-50 guess, and we're having the discussion that his partner offered to get him a coin out of the dummy, and before his partner found a coin, Andy got it wrong, and the discussion around the table is Andy Cope more likely to get it wrong than a coin, and everyone said yes. This may or may not make the vlog. I think it's going to make the vlog. Hi Andy. So this is a bidding decision. You have King X, 4 low, ace, king, jack, king to 4, and you are the opening bidder. Apologies for the background noise. You are the opening bidder, and you open 1 club, and partner bids 1 heart. You've got an easy race to 2 hearts. You've got a 4 card support and a weak no trump. This is the bid. And over 2 hearts, your partner bids 2 spades. So it's like a long suit game try. And you evaluate your hand. Well, you've got a 4th heart, and your maximum weak no trump, so you bid 4 hearts. Over 4 hearts, your partner bids 5 clubs. What's going on? So you bid 5 diamonds. You've got the king of spades. They bypass spades. You've got the king of spades. You've also got ace, king of diamonds. So I'm like, whatever partner's doing, you're happy to cooperate. So you bid 5 diamonds, and over 5 diamonds, partner bids 5 hearts. So partner's made a slam try, and they haven't bid key card. So what's going on? What hand could they have where you make 6? And what hand are they bidding 5 clubs on? Follow, 2 spades, then 5 clubs. What sort of hand are they doing that? What features of your hand have you not shown, and maybe you could do more? So you've shown effectively a weak no trump, a maximum weak no trump, probably with 4. I say maximum. You're going to have, if you've got a borderline one, it's going to be what your spade suit is, and your spade suit's King X, which is decent with an actual trump fit to have King X in partner's long suit game try. And then partner over 4 hearts bids 5 clubs. Well, that's going to be the ace, because they haven't got the ace or king of diamonds, and they've bypassed the ace of spades. So partner's hand is some number of hearts to some point, and the ace of clubs. You know they haven't got the ace of spades, and you know they haven't got a diamond control. They could have splintered in diamonds over 2 hearts. So you know they've got 2 diamonds. Let's construct a hand that they can have. Let's construct a hand. Let's give them 3 or 4 low spades, 5 solid hearts, 2 low diamonds, ace third club. Oh, that's a 14 count. They're going to have more than that. Let's give them the queen of clubs as well. That's 5 solid hearts, ace queen extra clubs, some 3 low spades and 2 low diamonds. Are they making a move of that? No, that's a 16 count opposite weak no trump. They're going to have more than that. And I think the key to the auction is partner made a long suit game try in spades and not clubs. So they've got length in spades. They've got at least 3, if not 4. How good is your hand in the context of that? Well, you've shown a spade control, because otherwise you wouldn't have queued 5 diamonds. Partners bypass spades, so your 5 diamond bid shows in our system it shows a diamond card and a spade card. So you've shown probably the ace of diamonds and a spade card, either the ace or king. Now you haven't got the ace of spades. That's really bad. You know partner hasn't got it. So opposite hands without the ace of spades that are bidding this way, do you think you make 6? Well, you've got 3 things you haven't shown. You've got a third round spade control, which partner doesn't know you have. But if you've got king to 3 spades, for example, and partner hasn't got the jack or whatever, partner's got just the queen, that's really bad. You're going to have a slow spade loser. So having third round spade control is really good. You've got the second round diamond control as well, which you haven't shown. And you've got the king of clubs you've got the king of clubs with what is obviously going to be the ace. So let's give partner a hand. Let's say queen jack to 4 spades, 5 solid hearts, 2 low ace 1. You're going to make 6. Let's say partner's got queen to 3 spades without the jack, 4 or 5 solid hearts, 2 low diamonds, ace queen x of clubs. Assuming he hasn't got a heart loser, you're going to make 6. So I think lots of roads point to bidding 6 here. If you go down that road, and if you bid 6, it makes exactly, there's the hand. Some people in 6-10 going off. You don't have the ruff. The spade ruff is your 12th trick. So partner's 2 spade bid points the way to playing in a trump suit at the 6th level, not 6M. And if you bid slam and you make 6 hearts, beat 6 clubs as well. So if you bid 6 hearts, you get the best result on the board. So well done if you did. So there's a chance I'm going to get 3 videos worth out of here. So if that's the case, I'm going to call it a day now. So this is the end of day 1. We are 50 VPs after 4, above average, but given we lost big to the leaders, we could have been in a better spot. We definitely had some errors in that match, so we're going to try and eliminate those. We've just had a nice meal. It was very nice. I had chicken and leek pie for Paul Gibson, who seems to want to know what I've eaten. Oh, is that apple crumble? Oh, I missed apple crumble. Yeah, we're going back in now, so join me for the next video, which will be out in a few days.